Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Tanisha. I am a wife and mother of two boys. I have a 7-year-old son and I also have a 2-month-old son. In our essentials, some of them are optional that I am currently using. There are things that we put on our registry that we regret. If you're interested in knowing what's on my must-have list, on my essentials list, then keep on watching. First thing we're going to talk about, and not too much, but of course, you need diapers. The brands that we are currently using are Pampers and also the Up and Up brand at Target. We love Pampers. We actually use Baby Dry and Swaddlers as well, and we find that both of them works very well. They keep him dry overnight. We don't really deal with any leaking or even with blowouts. We don't really find that it's too messy. We use the Amazon Essentials brand and also the Pampers Pure brand. So when I created my registry, I actually didn't know anything about Amazon Essentials, but they are so amazing. They work very well. You get a huge pack of them for an affordable price, I believe. They were around $15-16 and you get a whole bunch of them. So I will have, and all of these things that I'm talking about, I will have links listed down below in the description box. As far as a changing mat or a changing station, we don't have a changing station in our room. That's something that we just didn't feel the need to have. So we usually just change him on the bed. The mat that we use, which is the Ava and Oliver brand. And y'all, this thing is amazing. Like, it's made out of like this feels a little bit like leather. I'm not sure if it's like real leather or not, but it is very easy to wipe off and clean. It is huge. Like, it's huge. We love this thing. It's super easy to fold up and just put right. We keep it right beside the bed, so I just fold it up and keep it right there. And even overnight, I'll just grab it, lay it out on the bed, and change him. So it's something that's working for us. The next thing on the list is you need some type of diaper cream or diaper ointment just in case there's a rash. We use the Burt's Bees brand, and also we use the Boudreaux's. I think it's the Boudreaux's butt paste. I'll have a picture somewhere up there. But we use both. I would recommend just keeping this in your diaper bag, keeping this on your bedside table, because you just never know when they'll have a rash. Next thing that this is not necessarily an essential, but it's good to have. I think it's nice to have, and this is a diaper cream applicator. This is my first time using it, and I'm glad that I actually got this, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but diaper cream can be really thick and it can stick to your hands. And so if you don't want to, clean your hands off, spend a few minutes cleaning your hands off, then I would recommend this. It's super easy. You just literally dip a little bit and it rubs on very smoothly. It's like a silicone type deal here. Disposable diaper pail system. We actually use the Munchkin disposable diaper pails. For my oldest, we actually use the Diaper Genie. Once you're done with the diaper pail, you can just toss it. And I really like that. I mean, you toss the entire thing. So that's something that's working very well for us. We have subscribe and save on Amazon. So we just set the frequency of when we need to have them delivered. It's 5. Actually, they have choices. They have like 3 that comes in a box, or you can get 5. We do the 5-pack. So it works very well, and it's about $20 for these diaper pails. So I really love them. They're good for traveling as well. So if you're on the go, you can just grab one of those. They are compressed and they just expand and open up. So they are really lightweight and very convenient to have. Another great essential to have is some type of nose bulb or pumper. My first, and he's actually sitting behind me, but he did not. Babies don't like this thing, but you know what? I feel like they're the best to use when you're trying to get all the gooky stuff out of their nose and even their mouth. We got these we actually got 2 from the hospital. I love these. They work so well. We did get the nose Frida, or the Frida nose deal. I haven't even tried that yet. It's actually still brand new in the box, I may just give it away. I always find myself reaching for this. This works the best for me. Again, the babies, they don't like it, but it gets everything out and gets them cleared up and all that good stuff. So this is a great thing to have. I would recommend using the ones from the hospital. We got a nose bulb that was a part of like this pack. I think it was like a sick day pack, and it didn't work as well. The suction of it wasn't as well as the ones they give to you at the hospital. So I would definitely recommend. Along with the nose bulb, I would recommend getting babies some of these saline spray drops. This is the Little Remedies brand. I really like Little Remedies. I use the Little Remedies across the board. I mean, I've used their cough syrup for my oldest. I use pretty much everything in Little Remedies. So that's good to have. It's very safe for newborn. Another thing that you need in your newborn kit, I would recommend gripe water. Gripe water it works very well for hiccups, for gas, for any fussiness. I did not use gripe water for my first. I don't know, it's something about being a second time mom that you just kind of like, it's like bing, bing. It's like, why didn't I use this? Vitamin D drops. Vitamin D drops, especially for breastfed babies, are essential. You need to, I mean, it's mandatory. Breastfed babies do not get vitamin D. You do have vitamin D in formula, and you do have vitamin D that you get from your prenatal vitamins, but it's not enough. So I would recommend getting some type of vitamin D drops. And actually, if you go to your pediatrician, they may prescribe vitamin D drops. So I would ask your pediatrician. They honestly should recommend it to you, but I would definitely give them. And these, I like the Baby D Drops brand. You literally just take the dropper and then you can drop it. You can either drop it on your finger or a clean finger, of course. Drop it on your finger and allow your baby to just suck it off your finger for at least 30 seconds. Or the way I do it is I'll put a drop on my nipple right before breastfeeding, and then he'll just, of course, get it that way. But I think it comes with, you can get about 15 drops out of this. This is actually a sample that I got out of a Walmart gift box, but the hospital give it to you as well. And then of course, Walmart sells it. So definitely good. Another essential that you need is some type of nail trimmer or nail clipper. I just use the regular, this is actually my 7-year-old when he was a baby. I use a lot of things that from my 7-year-old. I did get I think it was an electric nail trimmer on my baby registry. I have not used it yet. I don't know, for some reason, I just go back to what I know, and this is super easy for me. Sometimes a baby can get loose, they'll move and things like that, but usually I'll try to clip his nails while he's asleep. That's the easiest, honestly. You need a brush and comb set. Another essential is a cradle cap brush. I don't know if you guys can see that. I know it's kind of hard to see with the light on camera, but you need some type of cradle cap brush because all babies get it. This is the Frida baby brand. It has like a grip, if you can see that on the back of it, and you just literally place it in your fingers like that and just rub baby's head on the top. I really love this because it has like soft silicone bristles. Works very well, super soft. He has not cried or fussed or anything when I do this during his bath time. Another essential is, of course, bath time things. We use the Aveeno baby shampoo and lotion combination. I have the original, which is, I believe it has the oatmeal in it, and I also use the lavender kind. Not break him out or anything like that. It works very well. I love the Aveeno brand. I use Aveeno brand sometimes myself. Another essential, and this is more for mom, but some type of nipple cream or butter. I use the Lancino brand, which is in that purple tube. The Lancino brand has a sticky consistency, and so I just used that, and the first couple of weeks was pretty rough for me because I was super engorged. The nipple cream, I found that it really helps. I would even apply it before I got in the shower because sometimes the water from the shower head would be a little too much and kind of painful. So while we're on the topic of nipple cream and breastfeeding, you need a breast pump. I would recommend getting a wireless breast pump, hands-free if possible. The brand that I use is Motif or Motive. I'm sorry, I don't know how to really pronounce it, but I use this brand and it works very well. This is the tube that goes to it, but it just connects to the, you know, the breast bottle, and you just attach it to. This system actually came with a bra, which has like the maternity bra that has like the two open areas, so you can just stick the bottles there and you don't have, it's hands free. It works great. I did not have a wireless pump for my first pregnancy, and it was pretty difficult to get around. You pretty much had to stay in one area because you had to plug it in. So I'm so glad that I got this, and I actually got this through my insurance. So just check with your insurance company to see what they have to offer. They have really great pump. Along with the wireless breast pump, I would recommend a manual breast pump as well. For the first time, did they even have a Haakaa 7 years ago? I don't know, but I am so happy I discovered this. I watched other YouTube mommies, and 9 times out of 10 they would recommend this. I would literally have my breast pump on one breast, and then I will put this on the other to catch the letdown. You would not believe how much letdown or how much milk comes out on a letdown. You are wasting valuable liquid gold, valuable milk from letdown alone. So you want to collect every drop of milk that you can. This was super affordable. I got this off of, well, actually it was on my registry, but it's probably like $6 on Amazon. An essential would be some type of baby thermometer. This is the Vicks brand. Literally looks like this, and this is the one for the rectum. You get a pretty accurate reading from the rectum. Another essential, especially during these times with COVID, with RSV, with flu, is some type of baby car seat cover, especially when you go out. And I'll go ahead and put a picture above of the car seat cover that we use. I love it so much. I wish I would have used it for my first. You live and you learn. What I like about this one is you can put the cover over it. You can completely cover baby, but it also has an insert where you can open up, and it's a net so you can see baby, or you can just, of course, pull it off. But you do have a flap that comes up and you're able to see your baby, like if you have the baby in your shopping cart, you're at the grocery store, you're out, so you won't have baby completely exposed. Another essential, of course, is a car seat and a stroller. So we use the Evenflow Omni Plus travel system. It comes with the car seat, of course, and also the stroller bottom system. You can detach the car seat from the base, and you can put a carriage on there, or it's interchangeable. It's pretty easy to work with. It's lightweight. I love it. It actually has like a little cute cup holder on it, so you can put your cup on there. Diaper bag on the handles. You also need a diaper bag. The diaper bag that we chose is straight to the point. It's a great size. It is the eSport brand, and we got that from Walmart. I'll go ahead and put a picture above. I won't go into what's in a diaper bag. That'll be for a future video. I am going to not call this next thing an essential because, I mean, we don't really use pacifiers that much. We use them in the very beginning for him. My first didn't take a pacifier at all. 2-month-old now is to the point where he doesn't even take a pacifier or he'll take a bottle, but only if I'm not home. If I'm home, if he can hear me, if he can see me, if he can smell me, he's not going to take a bottle. He just wants to breastfeed. So that's why I say a pacifier is optional. But when we did use it, it was pretty okay. We tried the Philips AVENT Soothies. This is the Patsy. And I'm going to go ahead and get into the next thing, which is this pacifier clip. And I love this. It's so cute. It comes with a very tight clip on there, and it won't fall off at all. But I got this from Amazon. Essential, and I do mean essential, it's an essential for me, is a baby swing. We love this baby swing. It was actually my 7-year-old, so we kept it for all these years and it still works like new. It knocks the baby right on out, right out. I can get things done. Typically, if he's awake, he'll give me a good 10 minutes in there. But if he's on his way out to sleep, he can be in that thing for a long time. I'm not sure if they still make that particular swing, but if I can find one similar, I'll go ahead and link that below. Another essential is a baby bouncer seat. I actually put this seat, like say if I need to just get things done and he's not particularly wanting to, you know, lay down on a bed or be in a swing or anywhere else, I'll just put him in that baby seat and he'll just sit there, and it has like a vibrating motion on it. And I'll also, if I need to jump in the shower, I'll just bring the seat into the bathroom with me and he'll just sit there while I'm in the shower. I got it from Walmart. It was very affordable. Essential is some type of baby carrier or a baby wrap. You need a baby wrap in your life. It looks like this. If I can get it untwisted. This is the Sleepywear brand and it's super, it just looks like this. I wish I would have had a baby wrap for my first. We did have like the carrier, which has like the straps going over and you gotta just put them in like that. But a baby wrap just keeps you super close to baby. Almost instantly the baby will fall asleep. My baby falls asleep every single time. There has not been one time where he stayed awake in the baby wrap. My husband wears it as well. So it is great to have. I love this brand. It's super soft. It's secure. Baby will not move or go anywhere. If you want to know how to do the baby wrap, they have a lot of videos on YouTube, but I can definitely make that as a future video of how to put on a baby wrap. But I love it. It takes some getting used to in the beginning, but once you get it, you got it. Another essential is some type of night light. I'm not sure. I think they have like some people will get the Hatch Baby, I believe it's called. We don't own one, but we just use a simple night light. This is actually my old night light. So we just keep that in a room. So some type of night light so you don't have to get up and turn on the bright lights and wake up baby. Another, I won't call it an essential, but I want to say it's something that's great to have, and that is a mini fridge. I'll go ahead and insert a picture here, but a mini fridge is great to have, especially if you have a second story home and you pump overnight or just pump any time of the day and you can't really reach your main refrigerator right away and you want to keep your breast milk cold, then I would definitely recommend a mini fridge. I got this one from Amazon. I think I got it during a Black Friday sale, so it was around $50 originally, but I got a $10 off coupon. It's actually for skincare products, but it works very well. It's super cold. It's very compact and convenient. It just sits right there on my nightstand, as you can see from the photo. And it's super convenient, very convenient. Just want like a quick solution to making sure that your breast milk stays cold, then I would definitely recommend a mini fridge. Another essential, and I won't go too much into clothing, but I just want to bring up the basics, and those are onesies, long sleeve and short sleeve onesies. So these pajamas that has the built-in mittens. These are so great to have. I love them so much. He actually outgrew this one. We ordered the same brand, which I can have these listed below. We got these off of Amazon as well, but easy to just zip. We love this brand, super soft, super durable. That way you don't have to get any separate mittens, and we don't even use mittens, which is why I'm not going to put it on my list, because my son, his hands, he came out quite big. So the mittens, when we first put them on him, they were a little bit loose around the wrist, and but his fingers were super long, so it just didn't work out. So we found that the mittens that comes built in the onesies work the best because they won't go anywhere. They're built in. Just add a lot of, I would add a lot of onesies, a lot of footed pajamas, not over the top, because your baby's gonna spend most of his or her time at home. You don't want to get, clothes that are dressed up. You don't want to get too many of those because they will outgrow them, and you'll either have to donate them or you'll just have to keep them for your next baby if you decide to have one. But I wouldn't recommend getting a whole bunch of dress up clothes or anything like that. It's good to have a few outfits. Of course, you want to take pictures and things like that. We have a few here and there, but I would just recommend just keeping onesies, keeping those really soft lounge pants, socks. Also need a few baby hats. They of course give you some baby hats from the hospital, but we also have a few that we got on our registry. So it's good to keep baby hats. Whenever we take our son a bath, we'll always, after we wash his hair, which I'll have a bath time routine as a separate video, but we will, his hair, once his hair is wet, we want to make sure we keep it covered so baby won't get sick. So we'll go ahead and have hats to keep his hair covered as it is wet. And of course, to go outdoors and things of that nature. Another essential is some type of baby monitor. We use the VTech baby monitor. Works very well. So whenever we're downstairs and baby is upstairs and we can't hear him, so we can make sure we, keep an eye on him. As far as bottles and any type of going into feeding, I won't get too deep into bottles and things of that nature because, again, my baby, he's to the point where he doesn't really want to take a bottle, but the bottles that tend to work or has worked for us has been the Philips AVENT natural flow bottles. Those work very well. He will take that bottle from his dad. So if there's any bottles that I recommend, it would be that one. And also we do like the Dr. Brown's bottle. A lot of brands claims that the nipples are close to breasts, but yeah, I won't get into that too much. But the Philips AVENT bottle is one brand that I will recommend. This is not an essential, and I don't know why people say bottle warmers aren't necessary or they're a waste of money. I don't know, to me, I like bottle warmers. I mean, they are a very quick solution. I feel like a safe solution to make sure that, you don't overheat or do anything of that nature. We use the Munchkin brand when we do have to warm a bottle up, and it works very well. You literally just use the measuring cup, and you'll pour the amount of the water into the bottle warmer and it'll do the rest. It's quick and easy to me. So I'll just say this is an optional thing to add to your list. You of course need bibs and burp cloths and all things for, any type of mess or spit up. You need swaddle blankets, receiving blankets. I love the blankets that they give you at the hospital. We use those all the time. We probably reach for those the most, but we also use these. This can take up the whole screen. I love these. It's like made out of like a polyester cotton blend. It's super stretchy. I swaddle him in this and he will stay tight. We tried using those swaddles that has the Velcro, but he would break out of those, so I wouldn't recommend. The next essential that you definitely need is either a crib or a bassinet. I don't know if you guys can see that bassinet right there behind me, but that was my son that went across the street. We use the Delta Children's Dream on Me bassinet, and that's what works for us. He is not yet in a crib. Another thing that I should have mentioned in the beginning, but it is a Boppy Pillow. I have one. I think you should have two if possible. My 2-month-old actually uses his brother's Boppy from when he was a baby. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope it was useful, helpful to you. Please let me know down in the comment section if there are any other recommendations or essentials that you can think of. I would love for you to join our family. I do motherhood, lifestyle, cleaning, organization, and DIY videos. Consider subscribing to our channel. We would love to have you a part of our little family. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.